Hello and welcome to this video. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and I'm really excited because lately I've created 4 brand new decks of cards. I've already reviewed 2 recently and I've got the other 2 here. So today I'm going to review the beautiful DM to DF spooky messages, and tomorrow I'm going to review the Twin Flame Real Love Tarot. So if you're interested in either of these decks, you can check them out in the link below through makeplayingcards.com. But today what I'm going to do is talk about this deck and do a mini pick out for you to bring in some messages. So this is the DM to DF spooky messages. Now I've wanted to create a spooky deck for the masculine to the feminine for a while. You know, October is my favourite month. As I record this in real time, it's the 1st of October. As you can see, I'm wearing my beautiful orange jumper and I've got my pumpkin ring on. I love October. I love the Halloween season. I love the feel of the fall. I love it all. And it's the perfect opportunity to use and bring in a spooky deck. Now, I've already created, if you haven't seen it already, the Twin Flame Halloween Oracle. I love this deck, but this is spooky messages. So even though these are spooky messages, and there's a little bit of the fun factor and playfulness to this deck because of the season and the theming, it's still a very serious deck. You know, it's still got serious messages in, things they want to share with you. And when I'm connecting with this deck, I feel a lot of desire coming through because this is really what they desire. You know, if you look on the back of the deck, ignore this for a moment and just look at the picture. The masculine here is on their knees offering something to the divine feminine. Or this is your person offering something to you. And that's what they want to do. That's their intention. And this is them getting ready to do that. So you can see them kind of getting ready, more confidence, you know, kind of getting the clothes ready, saying, okay, I can do this. I'm ready for what's to come. So the spooky deck, the spooky part is the theming and some of the way that I've worded some of the messages that came through channel for me. But this is a DM to DF message deck that you can use any time of the year, but is especially special around October and Halloween. So let's open it up then and have a look. And like I said, all of my decks, I create them shrink wrap like this, with no guidebook. They're designed so you can use them with your own intuition, whether you're reading for someone else or for your own journey. And this is a DM to DF deck, but you know, you can put it into your own situation. Even if you class yourself as the masculine and your person as the feminine, you can still use this deck to get the right messages. So that's why I chose the particular pictures that I chose. I'm going to shuffle, and I used orange writing on the white background with it being the October fall season. You know, orange is the colour of pumpkins, but it's also the colour of abundance and the colour of the leaves in the fall. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards first of all, and I'm going to splay them out and pick a few and talk about them, and then we're going to do a spooky pick a pile. So with messages for you today from your person. So even though this is a little bit like a deck walkthrough, it still is a reading for you and it gives you messages at the same time. Okay, so I'm just shuffling them till I feel they're ready. You know, when you have a brand new deck, you just may need to shuffle it for a little bit longer. You may want to even knock the energy out. So I do feel those messages have come out for a reason. So the first card is, only you fit into my glass slipper, no one else will ever do. Now, glass slipper is about Cinderella. What does Cinderella do? She loses her glass slipper at midnight on the steps. And Prince Charming finds that slipper, knows it belongs to Cinderella, his one, and goes searching for it. So what your person is saying to you, you're the only one for me. You're the only one that ever will fit into my life the right way, and you're worth waiting for. You're worth fighting for, and you're worth looking for. No one else will ever do. Only you will fit into that glass slipper. Now your person is saying, take my body, take my life. And that's a really powerful thing to say. They're saying to you, my body belongs to you. My life belongs to you. Take my body, take my life. And this is really what they go through along the journey. They realize that they want to give their body and their heart and soul and their life to you. Even if they have given that or pledged that to someone in the past, maybe they've got married or they've been in a relationship, it's not the same. Your relationship and your bond with them goes beyond a ring. It goes beyond a piece of paper or an arrangement or a ceremony. Remember that. Your love is deeper than the deepest oak tree. The roots of the deepest oak tree, the tallest oak tree, remember that. So take my body, take my life. And that's also lyrics in a song. It says, take my body, take my life. You know, I can't remember what the song is, but when I was channeling this is the energy that came through. So very powerful message there. Every day without you is like I am in my own personal hell. Their own personal hell, their own misery, their own dreadful situation. So your person is saying, it's hell without you. My own personal hell. And that's the worst thing in the world. You know, we talk about hell or heaven and hell as a place or an energy, and we think about hell as the worst thing in the world. And personal hell is like designed for a specific person. So what your masculine or your person is saying to you is, I don't want to be without you anymore because it's too painful. It's like torture, it's suffering. We think of hell, we think of suffering, we think of torture, and that's what your person is really showing you in this card. You twist my melon. And that means you make their brain fry. You know, you twist their mind all around. They go into overthinking and chaos when they try and work it out. You know, the way they feel about you. They've never felt like this before. So it makes their mind crazy. You twist my melon. And you may also, if you are around my age, you know, in your 40s or 50s, you may recognize you twist my melon from the Happy Mondays. You're twisting my melon, man. I'm afraid you will disappear. I'm afraid you're going to disappear. I'm afraid it's not real. I'm afraid to get close to you. These are things they worry about and stress over and go into denial about. These are wounds they have to cleanse and heal. So that's a little taster. Now let's do a pick a pile. So I'm not going to timestamp this because this is ultimately also showing you this deck. So you may get guided to a particular pile, you may get guided to one or two piles, or you may just want to watch the whole message to look at the cards and take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, but also to see if this deck is calling to you, if you do want to buy this deck and use it yourself. So thank you, angels. What do they want to say to you for pile one? What's the spooky message? What do they want to say to you for pile one? I feel there's a couple of cards coming out here. It's got 3 cards. What's the energy coming for pile 2? What do they want to say to you for pile number 2? Powerful are the jumping out, and that one as well. And pile number 3. Wow, pile number 3. Very clear messages. I think we've just got 3 cards for each pile. That's what it looks like. Yeah, 3 cards for each pile. And 3 is a powerful number, as you know, because it's the number of the Trinity. It's also you and your person and God. Or, you know, if you're seeing this in a higher way, you could see this as Jesus, the Holy Spirit and God. Or, you know, whoever you're connecting with. 3s are also connected with the Ascended Masters. Also a number of faith. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, which you're guided to. And if you do enjoy this, give me a thumbs up. And as I said, if you do want to buy this deck or check it out further, just click on the link in the description box below. This is the DM to DF Spooky Messages by me, Liz Harrison. Pile 1. So the first message coming is, I love Halloween. So your person may really love Halloween. But they're saying, I love Halloween and all of the special times of the year, and I can't wait to spend them with you. So if they don't necessarily like Halloween, they may absolutely love Christmas time. Or they may love Thanksgiving, or they may love certain times of the year, and they're saying, I can't wait to spend those times of the year with you. So this is them in their head, planning and visualizing and fantasizing and thinking about the future. Spending special occasions with you. This could even be about your birthdays together. New Year, starting a brand new year together. And this is really powerful with us approaching the Halloween season, because they are saying, I love it. I love Halloween. I love all the special times of the year. I can't wait to spend them with you. So that's what they desire. So this can also be a sign for some of you watching that you will spend Halloween together, that they are already planning to do that. They're saying to you, you put a spell on me and now I'm yours. So they're saying to you, I'm yours, I belong to you. It's like you put a spell on me. You put a spell on me and now I'm yours. I belong to you. We are one. And this doesn't mean that they think that you've been doing spooky stuff or witchcraft or voodoo. It means they feel like they are yours. They belong to you. There's nothing that can break that connection. Nothing can break the feeling. You may even hear that song, I put a spell on you and now you're mine. And that's the song, but they're not saying now you're mine, they're saying now I'm yours. I'm yours no matter what. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what the block or the obstacle, they belong to you. And I would learn how to make pumpkin pie to impress you. So what they're saying is I'll do what it takes. I'll do anything that I need to do to impress you and make you mine. Because I belong to you and I'm yours. I would learn how to make pumpkin pie. And pumpkin pie might be the silliest thing in the world to them. They might think that's the worst thing I could learn to do. But I'd do it to impress you. So they will do things to impress you. I would learn how to do something to make you want me. And this also shows you that they worry that you don't want them. Sometimes they feel like they've got to behave a certain way or act in a certain manner for you to look in their direction. Because in their eyes, they see you as out of their league. You know, they're looking at you thinking, why do you want me? I need to do something that's going to impress you. And really what the underlying message is of this, it doesn't mean they're going to make you pumpkin pie, even though some of them may do that. It's a sign of them doing what it takes. They will do what it takes, whatever that may be, to get your attention, to impress you, and to keep you around. So the big message coming through is they want to spend time with you and they intend to do that soon. Very powerful. Pile number 2. So the message is, let's walk hand in hand in the park as the leaves fall from the trees. Now, if you're seeing couples holding hands or walking in a park and holding hands, they give me fear. Let go of fear because they want what you want and they give me fear. So I definitely feel there's fear being released about coming out into the open, about being a couple, about showing you off in their world or them being a part of your world. They want this, they dream about this, but there may be some fear around it. That means there could be something that needs to be released for that to happen. That may be a karmic situation. If they're already involved or you're already involved, that can bring fear up because being together in that way and being noticed in that way would get attention. So they need to deal with things in their life and you may need to deal with things in your life first to be free, to be able to walk free and to be able to hold each other's hands in a free way where you don't care what anybody thinks. I want to walk hand in hand with you. I want to show the world that we are together, that we are a couple, that we have a future as the leaves fall off the trees. So again, this is about this timeline right now. This is what they are wanting now in this moment as the leaves begin to fall off the trees. And the leaves falling off the trees is also a symbol of release, releasing of the karmic situations, releasing of anything that's fear-based or anything that's in the way or anything that's causing problems, releasing of the baggage, releasing the drama, releasing the tension, the fear, the struggle, and also being able to shed their skin enough to start again. They are saying, let's do something reckless together. Now, obviously, it's not really any good to do reckless things, but they are saying, I want to be with you. And sometimes it can be reckless in their mind because they think, wow, that's a huge decision, a leap of faith. It's scary. I have to be strong and courageous and fearless to come to you, to walk hand in hand with you. So even walking hand in hand and coming out in the open can be something that's reckless if it's not thought about the right way. And what I mean by that is, remember that they may have to divorce first, or they may need to speak to their kids, or they may need to release an addiction or whatever it is to be free to be with you. So they want to also do it right. But reckless is also about going somewhere spontaneous or doing something in a spontaneous way. Going, I don't know, mountain climbing or jumping out of a plane or getting on a plane and going somewhere new or doing something together. These are the adventures that you're going to have. I would love to kiss you under the light of the full moon. So this is a really great message to come through because they're thinking about being intimate with you. Holding hands is an intimate thing to do. Kissing you is an intimate thing to do. And this is under the light of the full moon. And they're saying the things they want to do to you. So they'd love to kiss you under the full moon, but it wouldn't stop there. They want to undress you, make love to you and be with you intimately. And this can also be a huge sign of the full moon ahead. So again, some of you may well be coming back in touch and having these kind of intimate encounters as we actually move towards the next full moon. So when you're watching this, if you're watching this with real time with me today, or you're watching this in the future, focus on when the next full moon is, and something could be happening around this time with the moon cycles. But they said, I'd love to kiss you under the light of the full moon. And that may also be reckless for them if, as I said, they need to release something. So they're definitely thinking about how they can be with you and move this forward out in the open, because the light of the full moon is also something that's lit. If the full moon is lit up, then it's creating light. So it's creating an opportunity to show them that you are together, show people that you are together. The light of the full moon, being in the middle of the park where there are people around. It's about bringing this love out into the open. And that's what I'm really connecting with when I'm connecting with your pal. Your love is about to come out into the open. And it could happen around a full moon. So I'm not necessarily saying all of you are going to go through this during this October full moon, but it's very likely that moving forward it's going to happen, and it will happen around a full moon. And it's likely you will go for moonlight walks, and you will be out and about under the full moon, and you will be holding hands and walking through parks. So great things coming in. I hope that helps. And pal 3, welcome. I would love to snuggle up on the sofa with you and have a movie marathon. So that's in their mind. They'd love to do that. They'd love to just lock the door and shut the world out and just watch some films. Let's have a movie marathon. Let's spend some time together. And really, they're not bothered about the films. They just want to get close to you. They want to snuggle up with you on the sofa. They want to feel your body next to them. And they want to have that one-on-one time. And maybe movies is your thing. You both may love watching movies, or you may both be interested in film in some way, or they could be connected with film in some way. But they said, I'd love to have a movie marathon with you and just sit on the sofa, relax, chill out, and spend some time. I see spiders and it doesn't scare me anymore. Now, some of them will have never have been scared of spiders, but what this is really showing you is that they're becoming more spiritually evolved, because when we get more spiritually evolved, we don't fear things the same way, especially spiders, because spiders are a great message from the universe of universal power, abundance, and that the universe has got your back. So seeing spiders is a really powerful, positive sign. Obviously, it's scary when you get big tarantulas. I love spiders, but when I see a big one, it makes me jump. I'm in the UK, and I know that many, many, many of you have spiders so much bigger and scarier than we get here in the UK. And I'm sure I'd jump out of my skin if I saw one. But, even if I see a big spider and it makes me jump, once it's initially made me jump, I'll say, hey, thank you for being here. Welcome. You're welcome here. Just stay out of my bedroom, but you can go anywhere else. Because we know it's a sign of power. And I feel that what your person is really getting across in this message, that yes, they're seeing spiders, and they are trying to understand why from a spiritual perspective. But what they're really saying is, things don't scare me anymore. This love doesn't scare me anymore because I'm so grateful for it. So they are showing you their gratitude in this card. And also, I love your individual I love your individual style and sense of self. So really what they're saying is, I love the way you dress, I love your look, I love the things you wear, I love your style, I love, your uniqueness. Because let's be honest, on this journey, when we step out of the matrix, we're not afraid of what people think. We wear what we want to wear, we do what we want to do, and we don't follow crowds, we don't follow labels, we don't follow what other people are doing. We don't follow the normal. So you may dress a bit differently, or you may do your hair a bit differently, you may wear a wig like I do. You do something a bit different, and that's sexy to them, that turns them on. I love your individual style. I love your sense of self. So don't feel like you've got to change or be like the crowd or be like anyone else to impress them, because you impress them just by being you. And it wouldn't matter if you were wearing a bin bag, it wouldn't matter if you were dressed up to the nines, or you're just wearing your, going down the shops gear. They love everything about you. They love everything you wear, everything you do. And it's because it's your unique sense of style. Maybe you wear a significant perfume and it's so unique and special because they maybe haven't smelled that before. Or the way that even if it's like a perfume that many people wear, it smells different on you. You've got your own unique sense of self, and they love that about you. And they can't wait to sit down next to you and be with you. And what I'm really connecting with, or I'm bringing through channels here, is that they just love everything about you, which they do, but the things that once scared them no longer do. So I feel you're getting closer and closer to being together and sharing that time together, not only coming back together, but this also a big sign of union. So those are the messages from the DM to DF Spooky Messages by me, Liz Harrison. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.